Buddy, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video apparently has 4 videos in it, so this is going to be a 4-part video. So this is part 2, and today we're reacting to Thomas and Layton. So let's get started, shall we?
Good trade you mentioned. Henry and Gordon erupted into laughter. Thomas, however, was confused. What plan? James finally spoke up. It was that Layton. I was trying to teach him a lesson. Thomas was even more confused now. He had never heard of Layton. Who is Layton? Gordon and Henry looked at each other and smirked. They saw a chance to wind Thomas up. Layton is the new banking engine at Wellsworth, Gordon started. He also shunts Edward's yard, Henry continued. He does it so well, I say he does it better than you ever did. Thomas was in no mood for the bigger engine's cheek. I shunted that yard better than anyone else, thank you. Gordon winked at Henry. Yes, but Layton is simply better, he stated. He even goes fishing better than you. Henry started chuckling, but Thomas blew steam angrily at him. That's enough, the Fat Controller boomed. All the engines were surprised to see the Fat Controller here. Thomas, I have a special job for you tomorrow, he announced. The little tank engine was smiling. The track on Gordon's Hill needs replacing after Layton's display yesterday. Given the landslide will take a while to clear up, I would like you to help mend the track. The Fat Controller left before the complaining could begin. Botheration, Thomas said. That means I'll have to see that Layton. Gordon and Henry couldn't help but giggle.
Oh my
But
goodness.
they didn't know the trouble they were about to unleash. Thomas kept himself up all night, thinking about what he was going to say to this new engine. The next morning, Thomas sleepily left the shed. He had barely slept a wink and was slow to start.
Man, I don't like where this is going.
He made it to Wellsworth and was just about to close his eyes when a sharp, unfamiliar whistle woke him up.
Oh no, don't be mean, don't be mean!
Hello, Layton greeted jovially. You must be the one they sent to help mend the track. Thomas took a good look at Layton before he finally spoke. I can see why the rails need replacing, he muttered. With your fat boiler, it's a wonder it didn't fall apart beneath you. Layton was taken aback.
Wash and iron my work
But before he
clothes.
could retort,
Hang on a
Thomas
second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Let's continue.
spoke again. How do you even shunt the yard? You're far too long. A nice shunter would have, say...
Oh no, Thomas,
6
stop!
nice wheels. Layton finally found his voice. I managed just fine with my wheels, he growled. Anyway, you've got a job to do, he continued. I shunted your train to Thomas interrupted him. Oh, so you do think you can shunt better than me? Well, I don't need you to shunt my trucks, thank you.
Oh
Not
no,
anymore,
stop
you don't.
talking!
Layton was annoyed now. I don't know where you heard all this rubbish. Thomas was about to reply when a strong pong wafted through the air. I was told you went fishing, but I didn't expect you to smell of haddock. Don't be ridiculous. Engines don't go fishing, Layton retorted. I know you do. I was told you think you can fish better than I can, Thomas argued. And how did that work out for you? Layton quizzed. Thomas didn't answer. He just blew steam and collected his trucks.
Stupid Gordon and Henry.
Layton decided it was best if he let Thomas shunt his own trucks. He had enough work to do as it was. But the big tank engine soon found his work wasn't the only problem he had to deal with.
Oh no.
Why shouldn't I? Asked the fireman. Because the Fat Controller said you can't, Layton said. The big engine and his driver were talking to the fireman about his fishing trips. The fireman scoffed. He meant whilst we're working. I'll just do it in the morning. Layton and the driver didn't know what to say. He wasn't wrong, but neither thought the Fat Controller would be pleased if he found out.
No, he wouldn't be!
Settle then, said the fireman. I'll see you 2 in the morning with haddock for breakfast. As his crew left for home, Layton couldn't help but feel his breakfast arrangement would only cause more problems.
I agree.
As Thomas was relaying the track on the hill, banking trains for Layton became
there's that
very
Douglas.
awkward. Trains would have to wait their turn and then take it carefully over the hill, which often led to trains stalling.
Oh, that's Douglas.
Thomas would sneer at Layton as he went past, making rude remarks about the horrible smell
Oh,
of fish.
no, Thomas, stop!
Layton tried to not let it get under his paint. But one
Thomas is being a major bully. Lesson learned, kids. Don't listen to rumors. Because Gordon and Henry were spreading rumors. Don't listen to rumors.
day, he had had enough.
Oh, no.
You can't stand the smell of fish, he hissed.
Clean
Then he
nightstand.
can sleep on the other side of the yard for all I care. Thomas, you speed. Fine, I will. And he flounced away. On the last night of the job, Thomas was staying late to make sure the work was completed. The fussy little tank engine was rushing the men to see that he could go home in the morning. Presently, the foreman came up to the cab. The job's finished. We can pack up and go home tomorrow. Excellent, Thomas whistled. Hurry up now, gather your things. The men did so, and soon Thomas was shunting his trucks away in the yards.
This is all Gordon and Henry's fault. Thomas could have been good friends with Layton.
Before he could finish, the foreman came up to him once again. You need to take a loaded test train over the new section tomorrow. Seems that in the rush to go back, we've forgotten to do it. Thomas groaned, but knew it was too late to do anything about it. Next morning, whilst everyone was still asleep, Thomas wearily crept out of the yard and collected some trucks. The sunlight was barely creeping over the hill as Thomas ran smoothly over the new track. However, in last night's rush, no one had noticed a bucket of ballast had been left on the track.
Oh, no.
It stood on the other side of the hill near the bridge. Thomas crested the hill and quickly rolled down the other
Oh,
side.
no.
On the bridge was Layton's fireman. He turned to give a friendly wave to the engine, but then everything happened at once.
Oh, no.
Thomas kicked the bucket, his front wheels came off, danced on the sleepers, and then crashed into the sides of the bridge. The fireman, meanwhile, jumped for dear life and landed in a hedge. Layton was just waking up when the alarm rang out across the yard. Thomas is off the line. Get the breakdown train quickly. The driver was worried. Fireman hasn't returned yet. We'll have to manage without him, Layton cried. Come on. They collected the train and rushed to the scene of the accident. When Layton arrived, he couldn't help but snicker when he saw Thomas. Looky here, Thomas, Layton smiled. I finally got a fishing rod to catch me some blue trout. Thomas didn't respond. He was thinking about how rude he had been.
Poor
He was
Thomas.
silent until Layton brought him back to the yards. Layton, Thomas whispered, I'm sorry for everything I said. I wish I hadn't listened to those silly mainline engines. No hard feelings. So that's where you got that nonsense from, Layton smiled. We tank engines should stick together. That
Exactly.
made Thomas feel a bit better. However, the story soon traveled, and all the engines could talk of nothing except Thomas almost sleeping with the fishes.
Don't listen
One
to
of
them.
Layton's firemen. He hobbled his way out from the hedge he soon landed in, and the fat controller soon came to see him. But I mustn't tell you any more, or I should spoil the next story.
Ooh.
When the fat controller...
So we'll have to wait till next time, guys. We'll have to wait till next time to see what happens. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. This has been an awesome episode. I will see you all in the next video. This is KB101 signing out. Adios, everybody.